All right, welcome back, Tesla fam. I know it's been a while, but I have returned. Just been enjoying my Model 3 here, which I have named Lightning. But today's topic will be autopilot. Not something I use a whole lot, mainly because I don't really travel long distances. And since we still, at least in my company, we work at home, work from home, I don't have any commute either. So I've had the opportunity to go ahead and use the autopilot on two different occasions recently. One, a drive to the airport, and the second one was to Atlantic City. The Newark Airport one was only maybe a 45-minute drive, but the Atlantic City one was, like double that. It was about an hour and a half. So I did get a good taste of it. I got a good chance to see exactly what it's all about, how it works. So I have some opinions on it. And so let's go ahead and let's talk autopilot.
Caution. Content's hot. You get to give me all you got.
Okay, so we are here driving to Atlantic City, New Jersey, and we are basically at this point almost there. As you can see, we're starting to come up on some hotels, casinos, and everything is right there for you. So, like I said, we used the autopilot pretty much the whole way. It's a perfect road to do it. It's a perfect drive to do it, as I was saying. Because again, you're on this one road. You're not doing a lot of turnoffs. You're not doing a lot of exits. So basically, you are on that road, and you can really more or less enjoy and get the benefits, in my opinion, of the autopilot. So here we're almost at the Borgata. The Borgata is where we went. Basically, we choose that most of the time because that is where they have the buffet, and we love the buffet. We parked on top, and as you can see, I just took a little pan here of the more or less looks like it's looking east, so you're looking at towards where the ocean would be. And then I pan left a little bit more. There is the Borgata. Basically, that is where we went. So we walked around just a little bit before and after our dinner. So we had the buffet, and what I just did here is I set up my GoPro, more or less just, recorded a little bit of everybody just walking around and going to where they're going. So the buffet, I highly recommend it. Phenomenal. So then what we did is we drove to the boardwalk casinos. We wanted to walk on the boardwalk so that we could basically, I guess, walk off our dinner. So that's what we did here. But like I said, with the autopilot, the one thing, first thing I want to mention is we were coming home. This is like I said, the boardwalk, but on another trip toward when I went to the airport, we were driving home, and what happened was it was raining kind of lightly, and I had the autopilot on coming back. So we're on the New Jersey Turnpike. And at one point, the rain became very heavy. And all of a sudden, because I had the autopilot on, so all of a sudden I got the alert that one of the left camera, I forget the actual terminology it used, but it was basically telling me that the left camera was blocked. And when I got that, it more or less took away the option of autopilot. So I had to take over. Although it wasn't any kind of thing dramatic, it almost like kind of gave me like an alert, so that I can more or less go into driving on my own. So I thought that was kind of interesting because I never thought of the rain becoming more or less a factor of blocking the camera, but that's exactly what happened, and that's really what it said. So, but that didn't last long. The rain, as we drove, we got back out of the heavy rain and more or less like a light drizzle, and everything was perfect. So everything worked well with that. So that was the one thing, and again, that was really no problem. Now, let me go ahead. This is us going south earlier in the trip to Atlantic City. I'm going to pause it right there and just give you a heads up here. Now, what happened was I had the autopilot on, and as you can see, when I have it on here, as you can see, it's showing that the autopilot is asking me more or less to, basically what you do is you move the wheel back and forth, just a tiny bit, just to let the car know and the autopilot to know, let them know that you are in command, just in case something happens. You're not sitting in the back seat or something. So again, and you have to do that periodically as it alerts you to do that. If you don't, the car's going to more or less slow down on you. So that's what happened here. I took care of that, and now I'm going to let you go ahead and see. And just to give you a heads up on this, I have it at like 66 miles an hour, and all of a sudden, as I approach the overpass, the car just out of nowhere just not only slows down, which obviously it slows down, but you could tell it was more or less going to stop, as if you took your foot off the accelerator. When you have it on the hold option, it's just going to slow down to a stop. So here, I'll let you see what happens here. I don't know if this is the overpass that causes this, or is this what people talk about with phantom braking? I have no idea. You would think something has to cause this, so I'll let you watch this. You tell me what you guys think here. And if you have any ideas of what you think happened, I'll be glad to hear about it. But right there. Okay, so as you can see, it went down to 50, I think it's 57. And, if I don't take over, the car stops. There's no doubt about it. Both my daughters, they haven't experienced, I've experienced this another, maybe once or twice other times, but they never did. And they were kind of like, Dad, what happened here? Now, I'll speak for myself. What I can't wait to happen is for the autopilot, the full self-driving, to become this good right here. This is what I can't wait for. You watch this guy. This guy is driving. First of all, he does not ever touch the wheel. So as you can see, he's just driving. Well, the car's driving. I keep saying he's driving. The car's driving. And this is perfect. This is what everybody can't wait for, a car to be able to do this. You just sit back and you just let the car do the entire drive. All right, so there you have it. The autopilot definitely not only is very good, it's only going to get better, just like all the Tesla cars. We'll speak specifically about the Model 3, but they just keep getting better. I mean, what car have you ever driven? Or at least I'll speak for myself, where it actually gets better as you have the car. So definitely looking forward to things getting better and better as we go. But again, I love the car, love the autopilot. Just you have to be on top of it. You have to really stay alert. You can't be these idiots that try to do weird things and they climb in the back seat or they climb in the passenger seat. You really can't do that, because there are going to be things like what I showed you before, where if you're not there to take care of it, it could cause a problem, because your car basically will come to a stop. So, but that's it. I promise, I will be coming out more often with some of these videos. I'll make a point of it, even though, like I said, we've been pretty busy. But I guess I'll call it a video for now. I look forward to seeing you all. Oh, like, subscribe, and share if you so choose. Always the referral link at the bottom. But until next time, guys, I shall say so long. Take care, guys.